All right, hello, and welcome to this very first playthrough of Silent Hill F. Last time we played through the, I don't remember what I called it, but we defeated the, we were chasing the fog monster through Ebisugaoka Hanmachi. I don't know what Hanmachi means, but that might mean, like, I don't know if it means, like, dark version or corrupted version or something. But in any case, there weren't any boss fights or anything. It was mostly us just running through the town, and now we've woken back up in Foxland, and I don't know where we're going from here. Oh, we don't have our arm, though. So we've done a switcheroo. We've got the regular version of us, but in the part that's normally not the regular version of us. Help, Shimizu Hinako, please! Hey, you put the right weapon in my hand this time. Good job. Oh, this isn't a pre-rendered cutscene, that's why. Proceed. No point in turning back now. So, oh, and we've got our regular weapons too. I'm not sure how I feel about that. They're gonna make me fight something, and they're gonna make me do it with the regular weapons. How's our healing? Not bad. Not bad. I'm just checking, see if there's an item or something. Okay. This has gotta be it, right? This is it, right? This looks like an end area. Looks like we're walking to the final boss. That's what this looks like. Oh, there's no items on these rocks or anything. Okay. Give me a bunch of healing items before we have to kill whatever we're about to have to fight. Are we about to fight that big giant thing? That version of us? Or is it going to be our sister, maybe? Or the fox guy? That would be my guess. We'll fight the fox guy.
I'm walking through my head.
I mean, you're probably not that far off, Hinako. Oh. This is from the beginning of the game. I remember this. Do we have to look at any of these ammo? Nope. Nope, nope, nope. Good. Good. No more puzzles. Let's just end this. Excellent. Everything is full.
Now you'll help me destroy it all, won't you?
Don't need the crowbar. I'll take the Yokon, though. What are our current Omamori? Healing effects. Let's get rid of that one. That's not going to be good for bosses. While sprinting in fights. So we need something... additional damage with high durability weapons. Let's go with that. I didn't realize that was in there. Let's do that. That's assuming, of course, that we don't have any more regular enemies to fight. We better not. Here we go. We're gonna fight right here? Probably not. I bet we'll go in. Oh, yes, we are.
You won't let me pass. You asked for it.
Oh, no, 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 no. I don't want to. No, I don't want that during this. Alright, you're just gonna have to not die. Okay? We're hitting hard now with all those Omamori that we've got. Alright, is combat over? Let's switch it out. Shit, but if we walk in... That was it? Feels risky. What does the divine water do? I'm not even gonna pick up the Aurora. We don't have any currently in our inventory, do we? No. Alright, come on, baby. Give me a real boss fight. Let's end this. Why would they just make me fight two random bitches? Oh, I don't like this. We've got more to do. So I'm gonna take this off. The problem is if we get sucked into a boss fight, we're gonna have to reload or something. Perfect dodges become easier to perform. Or... let's do this one. If the game lets us run through, we're just going to run through, but the way this is formatted, that's probably not going to be on the table.
Fine. I'll keep doing this. I'll paint this place red with your blood.
Now that looks like a final boss arena. Oh no, those are regular enemies. Okay. Well, I did my best.
Stay out of my way.
Swing your weapon! God damn it! I'm glad we changed that Omamori out. I would hate to waste an R fight like this. Is that a first aid kit just laying on the ground over there? Excuse me. It's so easy to die. It's so easy to die in this fucking game. Just get hit a couple of times and then I got hit what? Twice? Maybe 3 times?
Stay out of my way.
Shit. God damn it. Okay, that's it. That's good. Good job. Swing your weapon any fucking day! Christ! I'm waiting on you, bitch. Like, literally... She's just standing there like a fucking idiot. Man, I have some... This game frustrates the fuck out of me. It really, really does. And you know, some of it's I recognize that that's by design. So again, I'm not holding that against it too hard. But I think it's a little... Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. All right. All right, let's go. Fuck off, dude. Oh, there's a sledgehammer there? Interesting. Oh, give me a fucking break. This isn't... I'm not dealing with you right now. This isn't about you. Okay, move. Takes her forever to do anything. Okay. Yeah, can you please fucking die? Jesus. Waiting to swing my weapon. All right, now while I've got it down to one enemy, is there anything else laying around other than the sledgehammer, which I definitely want? Yeah, there's a first aid kit over here. What's that? A toolkit? No, I'm good. I don't need a toolkit. God damn it. Alright. Let's go ahead and pick this motherfucker up. Excellent. Now don't let that one break, okay? Yeah, go ahead and heal up. Okay. Let's end this. This is it, right? This looks like it might be it. It's risky, man. Wait a minute. Is... Oh, I went fucking backwards. Alright, my bad. Yeah, we've been here. Well then, okay. Should I switch the Omamori back? Let's see what happens. Okay, so I must not have been this way yet. I've been giving a lot of thought to what... I just watched the game. I've been giving a lot of... Let me finish the first sentence. I've been giving a lot of thought to what I want to play after this. I want to play Ghost of Yotei and Dying Like the Beast. Those are the 2025 games I really want to play the most. Urgently. But I think I want to play a retro game between now and then. I was going to play Castlevania 64, but I just saw the announcement for the new Tomb Raider remake, and I've been wanting to play the original Tomb Raider, so now feels like a good time to do that. So I might do that next, and then after that, either play Ghost of Yotei or Dying Like the Beast. Oh, and Death Stranding 2, god damn it. I need to play that too, fuck. Okay.
No turning back.
Yes, that's the kind of language I want to hear. Okay, so hold on a minute. Are you gonna give me an AMA? Because if not, I don't need any of this faith shit. I don't think I'm gonna even pick any of this shit up. I could draw some Omamori. Sure. Restores health after each successful counter. Increases max sanity. Oh well. I'm just gonna leave the rest of this shit out. I've got everything I need. Wait, hold on a second. Do I? Yeah, Kudzu Tea, Toolkit, and Yokon. That's all I want. And I've got the Omamori, the Mirror Omamori equipped, right? Okay. What I would really love to pick up one or two more of is bandages. Because I don't need more I can pick up another bandage without needing another inventory space, and they do a good bit of healing. Where the fuck are we going? Weren't we just here? Here we go. This is it, right? Oh, for Christ's sake.
Let's do this.
Oh no, you are not about to give me an ammo, are you? I'll reload if that happens. Kitchen knife, I'm good. Are there any red pills around? Because if not, I'm gonna trash my red pill capsules. And I'll just, oh. Oh, that's tempting. Yeah, let's do that. Bandage, excellent. What else is laying around? Okay. So this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take this and replace my pills. This is the end. It's gotta be. It's gotta be the end. So equipment. So if I want to heal, I've got bandages, first aids, kudzu. Let's put Yokon here. And just remember, those also greatly restore health, just like bandages do. And then over here, oh, no. Remove, remove, remove. And we can keep our toolkits over there. That's a pretty good setup. Everything's been leading up to this. I don't need to do any of that. Alright. And we've got 3 heavy weapons. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. Let's finish this. This better you're not gonna give me some stupid puzzle, are you? You better not. Oh no, don't give me some puzzle. This doesn't look like a boss arena. Oh, we're still moving? Okay. Her back must be cold, right? If I was shirtless on the back, I'd be getting cold. Sorry, what was the point of that cutscene? Is there anything behind us? You never know. I don't even know what it would be that I would want at this point, because I've got all my weapons exactly how I want them. I've got my items pretty much exactly how I want them. I don't know that I would give anything up at this point. Yeah, I can't think of anything there would even be that I would want to pick up. Even a first aid kit or a bandage, I'd have to throw something away I don't want to throw away. Now that's a final boss arena. Let's go. Bring it. This is gonna be hard. This is gonna be hard.
Impossible. You still cling to life. Junko, how could you be on their side? You don't understand how I feel. Calm down. Do you understand why you're here? Think. I don't know.
Probably to kill you.
Where am I? I don't like it here.
Oh, you're just now coming to?
I want to go home.
Oh, I got rid of all those.
How long have you been taking those? Is it really okay for me to take them? Yes. I'm fine.
Oh, wait a minute. Is she crazy because of the red pills?
Help me calm down. Stop that right now! You shouldn't take those anymore. Leave me alone.
Was it you're gonna find out it was all a hallucinated dream because of the drugs? I said several times that you're a drug addict for taking pills that fast. That would be a fun little twist that I didn't see, that I wouldn't have seen coming. Although it would kind of cheapen things quite a bit across the board, so I don't know if it would actually be that satisfying of an ending. It was all a dream. So, although the original Silent Hill did that. Spoilers for the original Silent Hill, but at the end of the game, you wake up in your car as if it was just a dream that you had as you were dying. Although, I think that's only one ending, but it's the ending that most people get their first time they play through it. Okay, I'm ready. Come on, whatever's gonna pop out needs to go ahead and pop out. Is it Junko? Or is it Foxman?
You took everything from me.
It's that other version of me, right? That's me, right? Pretty sure. No, classic Dark Link fight.
Sakuko, Rinko, and Joe. You even took my parents.
Put that stupid pipe down and get the axe out.
Give back everything you've taken!
I'm prepared for this to be a tough fight. Yeah, this is gonna be hard. Well, that was a heavily telegraphed move. Oh shit. Oh, fuck you. I'll start worrying about the counters here in a minute. I need to get a better beat on this. Switch to something else.
Get up! Aren't you going to kill me?
Oh shit. Nice little dodge. There you go. Jesus. Okay. What am I supposed to do here? Oh. Oh, they gave me my health back. Why would they do that? Okay. Ooh, okay. I'm not liking these moves. Damn it. Oh no, what's this? Okay. Oh, my thing is still working. It didn't... God damn it! Well, we held on for a good long while. That was a good first attempt. Oh! We have the Omamori.
I'm not giving up, Hinako! I won't!
Was that because of the... No, it's not. Because my kudzu, my tea kept...
I'm not going anywhere.
Wait a minute. Is it impossible to die?
Leaving this world.
Am I wasting that Omamori spot? Surely in...
Not until
Oh.
you're gone!
This is interesting. I've got nothing but red capsules. Okay, but can you give me a second to take them? Oh, they heal me all the way to full, too. So am I not supposed to lose this fight? Wait a minute, why do I have a pipe? You're really gonna take all my shit away from me? Oh, shit. God damn it, get out of the garbage. That replenishes everything. I'm not hitting her much, but I guess I'm not supposed to lose this fight. Oh yeah, my sanity's not even depleting when I swing. Okay, so there's no getting away from that. That's my understanding. We might as well just go back to her then. What is this fight, dude? What kind of final boss doesn't allow you to die during the fight? Take the fucking pill! I'm not sure it even matters. Swing your weapon. Boy, even when you have unlimited stamina, you can't fucking swing your weapon. Okay, I need... Jesus Christ.
No.
Did I finally die? Okay.
I don't want this.
Okay. So I gotta do all that shit again, and... Where are we? Are we starting at the beginning, or what are we doing here? I mean, what is this? Did we hit a checkpoint? We might have hit multiple... No, we didn't. Lovely. No, 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 no. Okay, swing your weapon. Swing your fucking weapon, bitch.
Is that all?
What? God damn it. Any day now. Fuck me.
Now it's my turn to take everything from you!
So the thing is, this is maybe... So I guess this is useless, because it didn't break, right? Or maybe it did? I don't know what was going on with that. If I had only gone down once, I would think, oh yeah, it was the mirror. But I went down twice and then got up. So what was that all about? And it didn't fully restore my health, sanity, and stamina. And then this, the weapon seems to have infinite durability at the end, the pipe that you have. So I think this is useless too. When does it switch from a sledgehammer to a pipe? There it goes. Oh no, 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 it didn't. What was that? I'm just standing here trying to swing my weapon. What?
I can't.
So is this part the part that's scripted? And then the second time I got up was the mirror?
I'm not giving up, Hinako.
Yeah, because now the environment's different. Oh no, it's gone. It's gone. But now I have a... Oh no, I still have my axe. Oh, for fuck's sake, dude. So...
Not going anywhere. I'm not leaving.
So is this the part where I get all the pills and everything?
Not until...
Yeah, because here's my pipe.
You're gone!
And now I have... You can't block with a fucking... pipe, Nick. Stop trying. Keep popping the pills, dude. Just keep popping them. They're basically infinite. Oh, fuck off. I don't know if this is... Oh shit, why did not all my health instantly go away? Come on, dude. Just anytime you get hit, just fucking take a pill, dude. I don't know why my health is going up right now. Take the fucking pill. Alright, that's a PB. We haven't get down during this phase yet. Are we good? What a weird, confusing, unsatisfying boss fight. It was okay, but I couldn't understand what, are we done?
I'm done with this way.
You and me both, girl.
I can't.
Me too, kind of. This has been a good game,
Every part.
but it's not a great game.
I'll destroy it all.
That's my opinion. Okay, so what's the deal here? I've got 1,000,000 pills. I just need to escape? Well then fuck you guys, I'm out. I mean, if they're just on the floor, I'll take them. Oh, there's a shit. So is this a game about drug addiction? Is this gonna show its hand right in the last 5 minutes of the game that it's actually just all about drug addiction? Oh, I thought that was a save point. Is that what this is?
Wait, what is going on?
You don't need to pick all these up, Nick.
What the hell are you doing? Hey, are you insane?
Yeah.
Out of my way!
I'm just smashing A as I'm running over them.
You'll regret getting in my way. Leave me.
Oh, I have 99? What am I even doing?
What are you talking about? Are you crazy?
You're taking this too far.
Wait, everyone, just hold on. I'll speak to Hinako. Hinako, why? Why are you doing this?
This is a game about fucking drug addiction.
I understand you. I care for you.
I can't believe it. That's a hell of a twist. I really didn't see that coming. I mean, I did at the very beginning of the game, or right when they introduced the red capsules, pretty early, very early in the game. I said something to the effect of like,
Didn't we?
"Oh, you're a drug addict popping those red pills all the time," but I didn't actually think
Please stop!
I'm sorry.
that's where the game was going.
I'm so sorry. I messed up. I didn't think that.
Stop it! Stop talking like my friends!
There's fucking pills everywhere. That is what this is. They're gonna pull the rug out from under us at the end and say, oh, it's just been a drug-addled psychotic episode. The whole fucking game. I like it. It's cheesy. And it's a little cheap. Like it just kind of throws out the window all the lore and everything we've learned about the Inari and all that shit up to this point. All the shit with our parents and all that stuff. Apparently none of that. I guess that our relationship with our parents kind of helped lead to this, because we don't have a healthy situation at home, but just saying, oh, it was just drug out of psychosis the whole time is a little bit of a hand-wavy ending. But I still like it. I guess because I didn't see it coming. I really didn't. I thought it would be that the Fox guy, like, had harnessed the power of the Inari Sama and, like, was using it for evil to corrupt the world. I figured it'd be some play like that, not, oh, it's actually all fucking bullshit. We're just high the whole time. Oh, that's it? Oh, God. Oh, my Christ. Okay. Give me just a second. Influential this game was, obviously it would be much higher, but that's just not how I rank, so be mad about it, I guess. Next up, I'll be diving into Silent Hill F for the very first time, and I am very excited to do so as soon as I'm done with it, I'll post my review on that one as well. I'm on a mission to beat 1,000 video games, and I just finished playing through Final Fantasy VI for the very first time, so here's a quick spoiler. Alright, sorry, I had to check with my kid. Alright. That's credits, apparently. We did it. Extremely abrupt ending, which makes me think that we probably got a bad one. It's Silent Hill, so there's bound to be multiple endings. Alright, so we're going to turn this down and go ahead and get started with our post-game stuff here. So first things first, the bottom center of the screen says that we have beaten 41 games in 2025 and 594 since we started doing this in 2020. Those numbers are lying to you. We've now beaten 42 games in 2025 and 595 since we started doing this. Let's go. All right, let's talk about the ups and downs of Silent Hill F. I definitely have some thoughts on this game now that it's over. So I'm a huge fan of the Silent Hill franchise. I haven't played a lot of the games, to be fair, because a lot of it's not available on current hardware, and I don't really like messing with emulators. So I've only played 1, 2, 3, the original trilogy, and then the remake of 2, and Silent Hill: The Short Message, that short game. Those are the Silent Hill games I've played, and now this. And so I'm a fan of those games. I love the world that Silent Hill has built. I like the combat, even though it's clunky as hell. I thought, in particular, the Silent Hill 2 remake did a great job of reinventing that combat in a way that still felt like Silent Hill, but was still, like, really clumsy, you know? And I think this game does a good job of I know it's a completely different studio, but I think it does a good job of building off of some of those concepts as well. So let's start with the big high points. I think that the imagery in this game, like the art direction, is very solid. The imagery of like these Japanese, all this Japanese folklore and religion, and 1960s Japan. Just being a Japanese schoolgirl from the 60s is not something I've done in a lot of video games. And the world that they built, and like this idea that like these flowers and plants can grow in these like really malicious ways. Oh, hold on a second.
Route 8. One victim is currently in cardiac arrest.
2 male victims, huh? Who did I kill?
We haven't found the knife used by the suspect at the scene. Chances are good that it's still in the suspect's possession. Better consider her armed. Over.
Attention all apartments. This is HQ. Female suspect is in her 20s and wearing a wedding dress. Height is a little over 160 centimeters. Last seen fleeing Tsuneyoshi Shrine.
Wedding
Be armed and
dress.
highly dangerous. Exercise extreme caution.
I thought we were in high school, and who are we getting married to?
It appears the suspect was observed consuming red and white capsules at the scene of the crime.
I'm gonna have to look up what the other endings are. This looks like the shitty ending.
Discovered at the wedding venue. Over.
HQ, this is Kagracho 1. Affirmative. Collected capsules that the suspect brought to.
So the ending being it was all a drug-addled, psychotic episode is definitely the bad ending, right? Okay, anyway. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this back down so we don't get copyright stricken over this. Shut up. Okay. So I love the art direction. I loved the setting. I loved the lore of like the Japanese religious stuff. You know, I wouldn't have thought of any of that for a Silent Hill setting, but it works. The game feels like Silent Hill without being retread of any of the original games, and still having its own unique identity, but it still mostly feels like a Silent Hill game. So I liked that. I thought the voice work was pretty solid. I think the combat is, at least in concept, the combat is good. I think the Silent Hill 2 remake does the best job of making you feel like you're just an idiot swinging a pipe. You know, you're not some battle-hardened combat expert in those games, and you shouldn't be. And this game is going for something similar. I don't think it does quite as good a job. We'll go into that in a little bit later. But on the whole, it does a good job of capturing that feeling like you don't know what you're doing. You're just swinging pipes at monsters, and still making a satisfying combat system. The level design I thought was really cool. Wandering through this 60s Japanese town is a really... they did a really good job of setting up the levels in a way that was satisfying to explore, a lot of fun, some extra nook and cranny. And they did a good job of rewarding you if you explored more. Upgrade materials, weapons. So it felt satisfying to go off the beaten path, which is something I don't often do. I will often just stick to whatever's going to progress the story. But it was fun to wander around in this game and to do go in directions you're not supposed to, because could find some really valuable stuff for doing that. So I thought that was really rewarding. I think that's the main thing. The art direction, the setting, some aspects of the combat, the level design, those were probably my favorite. The story itself, I think has some ups and downs, like the actual moment-to-moment story. It's hard. It's very clear that this game has multiple endings. So it's hard to say what, the story, how good the story really was, because I think I got a bad ending, which kind of negates a lot of what you learn in the story. I think I got a bad ending. I think I got kind of a crappy basic ending. So it's hard. Yeah, I didn't really get to see some of the themes of this game play all the way out because I got like a kind of a BS ending. But that's on me, right? I guess I didn't do whatever I needed to do. I mean, Silent Hill endings are notoriously difficult to get if you're not using a walkthrough. So, and I don't on a first playthrough. So I should have seen that coming, but it was a little. It was I actually kind of liked the ending. I won't go into the details, but I actually kind of liked the ending, even though it was kind of hand-wavy and cheap. But as far as problems go, this game, I have some serious problems with this game. Not really with the ending. That was fine. But I do have some serious problems with this game. Where should we start? Let's start here. I think this is the biggest conceptual problem with this game, like at its core, because I've got a lot of nitpicks, and we'll go over those in a second, but the main inherent baked-in problem with this game, in my opinion, and the number one reason that it keeps it from being a great game, I think it's a good game, I don't think it's a great game, it's because the puzzles are crap. And on hard mode, they make the puzzles harder, but not in the way that you should. There are some games that have really tough puzzles that are really satisfying. A recent example is Blueprints comes to mind. It's a completely different kind of game, but it's got puzzles in it that are really tricky, really hard, but very satisfying. And once you get the solution, the thought is always, oh yeah, that makes sense. Why didn't I think of that? Or if it finally comes to me, I think, oh yeah. Oh, it was like it was on the tip of my tongue the whole time. Of course, that's the answer. It all makes sense now. That's the way a puzzle should feel when you solve it. The puzzles in this game are just obtuse to a ridiculous degree, to the point that if I did stumble across the answer, I had no idea why it was the answer. And if I had to look it up, which I had to do multiple times, because the puzzles are just stupid. Like, you know that puzzle that everyone always talks about from the 90s, that one point-and-click game where you had to, like, lead the goat away from with a carrot or something and to lead it away from a fence. And it was, honestly, it was like that. The puzzles in this game are so obtuse that even when I would solve them, I had no idea. I would just guess until I got it right. And the couple of times that I had to look one up, there's even the walkthrough sites were like, I guess that it's the answer because of this. Like, nobody, it was so, it almost makes me feel like there was like a translation issue with the puzzles, which I think isn't maybe in play. The puzzles are horrible. And there were a couple that were okay, but most of them were just bad, where it was always one of two outcomes. Either I just had to look it up because I had no fucking idea what was going on, or I would just guess until I got it right, and again, have no idea why I was right. Horrible puzzle. I think the worst puzzles I've ever seen in a video game. Now, again, I picked hard on the puzzles, and they probably wouldn't have been that weird on the regular difficulty, but that's not how you do a hard puzzle. You don't make it super abstract where 50 different things could be the answer. I'll give you an example. And this was very common, but one of the puzzles in this game required you to look at the faces of these figures and sort out what their mood was. And there would be nuance to it. It wasn't just happy or sad. It was like happy smile or contentious smile. And it's like, they both look like they're the fucking same smile. It was, I won't go into any more details, but without having given it a ton of thought, I think this game has the worst puzzles I have ever encountered in any video game. And that is saying something. They were horrible. I thought they were actual dog shit puzzles. Just, I don't know if there was a translation issue or if they were just bad from the start, or probably a combination of those two things. But the puzzles were absolutely horrible. And it's not because I like a hard puzzle. Even if I can't solve it, I'm not the best at puzzles. I'm not bad, but I'm not the best. If I can't solve a puzzle and I look it up on a walkthrough, which I've done many times, usually I think, oh, I should have put that together. That is on me. I've said that many times during recordings on video games where I look up something and say, damn it, now I'm mad that I looked it up because I should have been able to figure that out. Not once during this game that I feel anything like that. I look it up and be like, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And then I put it in like it says on the site, and the site's saying, yeah, it doesn't make any sense. And I'm like, no, it doesn't. And I put it in and it's correct. And I'm like, does anyone fucking know why that was the right answer? It was a lot of that, almost exclusively. And again, there were some puzzles that there were only a certain number of combinations. So I just guessed until I got it. That was about half of them. So it was horrible. The puzzles are not just bad, epically horrible, like the worst I've ever seen in a video game. Other issues. This game is lacking something. I loved the resource management to a degree in this game because it's very restrictive, which I actually like. Games like the older Resident Evil games and not Silent Hill, but Dead Space have really restrictive inventory management where you really have to make some decisions on what you want to keep and what you want to stow and what you're going to have to discard and things like that. I like that. It's one of my favorite parts of the genre. But since the original Resident Evil, those games have all had something that this one does not have, which is a storage unit of some kind. In the original Resident Evil, you have a chest where you can put your overflow into. This game needed that. And I guess they took it out. They must have thought of it, but they must have taken it out because they thought you'd be overpowered if you stocked up everything. But that's bad. I'm sorry, but I think that's bad game design. There were so many items that were valuable in this game that I would just walk right past because I knew they weren't quite as valuable as the other things I have. And it got to a point where my inventory was perfect, full of all the things I wanted, even on hard. And so I wouldn't even look anymore. I would just walk by shit because it's like, I've already got all the weapons I want. I've already got all the healing items I want. I'm just I can't unlock any more of the max health upgrades or whatever that I need. So I'm just going to walk by everything. The game needs a storage. They've just put it right next to the save point, just like every other survival horror game of all time. Why would you? So I just had to throw a bunch of shit away. They give you, even on hard, they give you enough weapons and health stuff, plenty. So maybe the problem is, give me a storage unit and then give me less stuff, especially on hard. I was surprised at how many weapons and health items I was given on hard. I mean, I never came close to running out. I just threw a bunch away and ignored a bunch because I couldn't store it anywhere. I just didn't like that. It felt like a deliberate decision, so I wouldn't necessarily call it an objective flaw, but it was a design choice that I didn't like. What else is wrong with this game? Oh, so the combat is clunky on purpose, and I get that, and I appreciate that. And again, I wouldn't call it an objective flaw, but there were times that it was very frustrating. Specifically, this one thing where if you got hit, you would kind of get stunned sometimes if you got hit hard enough, I guess, like if it broke your poise. You would do this thing where you like stumble around for like 3 seconds. And during that time, you're completely vulnerable. So if you're getting mobbed by multiple enemies, you could just very easily get stun locked to death. In fact, it happened all the time. This is by far the hardest Silent Hill game I've ever played. I died 141 times. I looked it up. Of all those other Silent Hill games I played, the very most I died was, I think, like 25 in like Silent Hill 2 or something. So this game's way, way, way harder than any Silent Hill game I've ever played, which I liked that. I thought, like, some of the boss fights were really tough. They killed me a dozen times or more. I really liked that. The boss fights were really fun. I should have talked about that earlier. But the combat is so clunky. Again, on purpose. It's a feature, not a bug. But it was so clunky that you could sometimes get stun locked. And so if you just failed to dodge that first attack, you're dead. If there's more than 1 or 2 enemies and you're getting cornered, you're dead if you get hit once. Because they would just hit you over and over after you got stun locked. There was also an issue where if you're running around, you know, sometimes if you're rounding a corner in a video game, you'll kind of get stuck on the corner a little bit, even though physically you shouldn't be getting stuck. You have to really clear it to get around it. That happened constantly in this game. It has a really bad issue. It's not really collision physics. It's more like if you're anywhere near a corner or any object on the ground or something, you just can't walk past it. You have to get full clear of it by like feet to get around corners and stuff. So if you're running from enemies, which you do a lot in this game, there's a lot of running in this game. You're not always killing every enemy, or at least I wasn't. I was very often running from enemies. If you get caught on some object on the ground, like a bottle, or you're rounding some corner and you're 6 inches away, it looks like, or even a foot away from the corner, but you're not getting around it. It was a lot of that, and it was very frustrating because there's a lot of running sequences in this game. Not only are you running from enemies just because the enemies don't drop anything in this game, so you might as well run unless you're in imminent danger a lot of the time. But also there would be sequences where you just had to run, like, run from the monster or whatever, and you have no choice but to run. And that kind of clipping, it's not really clipping, but like getting stuck on corners and objects on the ground was extremely annoying. There were some technical issues. The game crashed once. I give every new or new-ish game one. It only crashed the once, so I'll give that one a pass. But this game has a serious problem with texture pop-in. Every single time the game would load a new area, it would take seconds and seconds for the textures to pop in, and they looked gross. It wasn't really that big of a deal, but it did break immersion a little bit, and it was very noticeable and very ugly. The main technical issue I had with the game was definitely the environment running thing and not being able to get around stuff, though. That was the worst. This game does something else inventory-wise that was really annoying. You have these quick item buttons like you have in most games these days where you can hit LB and up and you'll use a healing item or whatever. The game does what a lot of games do, which is at first they'll auto-equip whatever you pick up. I don't like that because I accidentally use items all the time, so I would de-equip them. But this game goes further than most in that even after you de-equip those spots, it'll continue to fill them automatically, and there's no way to turn it off. So you either have to go in and remove them every 10 minutes, which I eventually got sick of and stopped doing, or you have to do what I eventually did, which is like, just run the risk and just let them put them wherever they're going to put them, because I don't want to put stuff on those spots. And just hope that you don't hit the button. And I did several times accidentally use items that I didn't want to use because the game just insists that you have all of your quick item slots full. Can you imagine if a game like Elden Ring did that, where you've got all those quick item slots, every time you picked up an item, it would just pop it in there if it was consumable? How fucking crazy would that drive you eventually? Well, that's what this game does. So I hated that. That's an easy fix. They could have fixed that real easy. I think that's about it. I do have some issues with how the story wrapped up, but again, I think that has mostly to do with just the ending that I got. I'll have to look up at some point what the other endings are. Overall, I think this is a good game. I did have a lot of fun with it. There were some high points, like some of the boss fights, some of the combat, some of the level design, the level exploration. I really, really enjoyed a lot of what this game had to offer. But I think there are multiple things that really hold it back from being a great game. I don't think it's a great game. I think it's a good game. The puzzles keep it from being a great game. The inventory system keeps it from being a great game. And some of the issues with the combat and traversal keep it from being a great game. But I do think it's a good game. When I think about where I'm going to rank a game like this, the easiest thing I'm going to do is I'll pull up where I ranked all the other Silent Hill games and then give some thought to whether I liked this one better than any of those. If I decide I like it better than any of those, I probably like it more than The Short Message, because that's like a demo game. But as far as like the original trilogy, I definitely didn't like it as much as the Silent Hill 2 remake. That's one of my favorite games of all time. As far as the original trilogy, what I'm going to weigh is like excellent boss fights, or at least a few of the boss fights were excellent. I really, really liked that. And that's something that Silent Hill has a surprising number of boss fights, but most of them aren't really that good. But this game had some pretty good boss fights, but also all that crap with the inventory system, all the crap with the puzzles. The puzzles in all three of the Silent Hill games are great. Even if they're hard, even if they're on hard, they're hard, but they're great puzzles. This game doesn't have a single great puzzle. They're all bad. So I think probably I don't like it. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I don't remember where I ranked those games, but I'm going to be hard pressed to put this game over any Silent Hill game. Obviously, objectively, when it comes to like value to the industry and how influential they were, this game doesn't even come close to any of those games. But I don't rank that way. I just rank based on my personal enjoyment level. So it's possible I might have enjoyed it more than Silent Hill 3 maybe or something. I don't know. I'll have to go back and look. Even saying that out loud, I'm thinking, I don't know. All right, that's it. We did it. We got through it. It's a good game. It's not a great game. But I did... No. I'm not interested in any of this. No. Last order of business. Silent Hill, F. We never figured out what F stands for. What does F mean? I'll have to Google that too. Anyway, Silent Hill F, it's been fun, but we are now going to delete you from our console and never play you again. Bye! I appreciate you. Later. Alright, we did it. That's it for Silent Hill F. Did you delete? Okay, I was about to say. Brief roadmap for the next few days in case you're interested. I know it says up here December 12th, Code Violet, and that's today. I'm not sure I'm going to play that at launch. You may notice, if you watched a lot of my videos, it used to say playing at launch up there. Now it just says launch schedule, because I haven't been able to play most games at launch anymore. I just don't have time. There's too many games coming out too fast, and I just don't have time, so I have to reserve that for the ones that I really, really want to play the most. So I'm probably not going to play Code Violet at launch. Code Vein 2 for sure. Neo 3 for sure. After that, I'm not sure. But over the next couple weeks, there's a few 2025 games still out there that I really wanted to play before the year is out, but I'm not going to have time to. But I do want to play soon anyway, and that would be Death Stranding 2, Dying Like the Beast, Ghost of Yotei, and I think that's probably it. So I'm planning to play all three of those games soon, but I don't know how soon. Within the next couple of months, probably. These are the 2025 games I still want to play at some point. Baby Steps, Battlefield 6, Clover Pit, Death Stranding 2, Dispatch, Dying Like the Beast, Ghost of Yotei, Keeper, Little Nightmares 3, Outer Worlds 2, Post Trauma, Precinct, Routine, Shadow Labyrinth, and Total Chaos. Jesus Christ. That's so many fucking games. And you know what? Most of those games came out in the last 3 or 4 months. Almost all of them. That's insane. But the ones that really stick out to me as like games I really want to play soon would be Death Stranding 2, Dying Like the Beast, Ghost of Yotei, and then like maybe Little Nightmares 3, maybe Dispatch, Clover Pit looks cool. Total Chaos I've downloaded because it's on Game Pass. I don't know when I'll get to it though. So I want to play all those at some point in the next year. Those top 3 I want to play in the next couple of months. So those will be coming up soon. And then there's a few retro games that I've been wanting to play. I just watched the Game Awards today, and I like that they're doing a remake of the original Tomb Raider, which makes me want to go back and play the original Tomb Raider. That's been on ever since that remake or the remaster of that came out. I've been wanting to play that, so this is a good opportunity to do that. I'd like to play the original before I play the remake. Ideally, I'd like to play all the Tomb Raider games before I play the remake, but I've already played the newer trilogy, so I've kind of already fucked that up. But I'd like to at least play the first one before I play the remake of the first one. So that's probably coming soon. And then there's I want to go back and I haven't played any retro games, really many in a while. So there's a few games that a few franchises that I haven't gotten to in a long time that I want to revisit. Let's see. Halo 4, I need to play at some point. Castlevania 64, I need to play at some point. Parasite Eve 2, I want to play at some point. The next Zelda game, it's been over a year since I played a Zelda game. So I need to play Majora's Mask at some point. The next Kirby game, Onimusha 2, Tomb Raider we talked about. Sonic the Hedgehog. The next Sonic game, I think it's Sonic 3. Mario Golf. There's a bunch of retro games I need to get to. I'm thinking probably Castlevania 64 and Tomb Raider are the ones I'm probably going to get to the soonest. As far as what I play next, I'm not sure. Maybe Tomb Raider, maybe Clover Pit, maybe I don't know. One of those, or one of those new games. All right, that's it. If you're still here and you watched the whole video, or even if you watched the very end, thank you. I really do appreciate it. It means a lot to me. I will see you on the next one, and I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.